nothing but thank God for a beautiful day. Hope you've been enjoying your day, your life, whatever God has given you, just as much as I have been enjoying what God has blessed me with. I tell you what, it's good to be alive. And you know, regardless of everything going on, God has still been merciful and good and kind to us because He loves us. And that's what I thought about something to talk about today. I didn't want to continue my lesson that I started Sunday because I want to share it with the church in our parking lot. That's right, parking lot praise this Sunday in the hole, find the hole. Listen, I would love to see you there. I really would. It'll make my day for you to just honk your horn and let me know you're out there. Bring somebody. Listen, it's good. We have it's a beautiful setting, a lot of parking. The way it's set up, you won't miss a thing. Bring your kids. They enjoy. We have treats for them, so they won't get bored in the car. And we tell them, "Mom, I'm hot," and we have freezer pops, all kind of good stuff. But we want you to bring. And most of all, we want you to bring a sinner. Bring somebody you know that's lost, so they can hear this glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. It can save you. It can save them. So today I just want to bless you. I want to pray for you first, Father. We thank you that today as we come, God, we will share your word with your people. And God, that your word will not return to your void. God, let the words of my mouth and meditation of my heart be acceptable unto you. I take no credit. I give no glory. All glory goes to you and you alone. Give me a word in this season, God, that will help your people to make it through whatever season that they're going through. Heal sick, open blinded eyes, raise up dead folks out of sin, God. In Jesus' name, I thank you. Amen. God bless you real good. Listen, it's good to be here. Good to share with you. I'm going to read a few scriptures for you, and then I'm going to talk about this beautiful gift, this beautiful blessing that God has placed. He created a universe and created out of this gift. It's called love. I want to talk about the way of love today. I mean, you know, that's what's lacking in our country, love. The Bible says in the last days, the love of many. Love is on the wax cold. So, as we see these days approaching, we see people becoming more colder and colder to one another. We know it's a lack of love. But the Apostle Paul in the 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, and he's dealing with a church now. And let me say something about the church at Corinth. Man, this was a handful. I mean, Paul had to deal with them. I mean, every area of life that they would encounter. And this was a church that loved him. And God showed me something today. Let me tell you something. Don't never, ever knock a person. Listen at me good. There are some people, including you and I, that have some bad habits. Some of them are sinful habits. All bad habits ain't sinful. They can turn into sin. A little leaven that was who up. My good friend Pastor Lord said that. That's what blessed my heart when he said it. But listen, there are people that have lifestyles, the wino, the drug addict, the homosexual, the fornicator, the adultery. They're tied to these habits, but they really love God. And that's why we must be careful that we don't prejudge them and run them from God, that we love them back to the presence of God.
Come on, Bishop.
It was love that got you where you are.
Amen.
In God's presence.
Amen.
God didn't beat you over the head because you had some habits. God loved you all the way to where you are now. So I want you to be careful when you encounter people that you say, oh, you're supposed to be saved and acting like that. Well, how do saved people act? None of us walk around with a halo over our head. And I'm just telling you, I just want you to just next time you judge a person, say, God, now what's the reason behind that flaws? There must be something. We never know why people act like that. But the problem with us is that we got to learn how to love people like God loves them unconditionally. Unconditionally. Listen, Paul said this here in 1 Corinthians, and I'm telling you, he's talking to a church. Man, and I said what I said before, he was talking to a church that had some flaws. In fact, this church, they had an argument in the church about who had the best preacher. Some were saying, I'm a Paul, I'm a Apollos, I'm a Cephas. I mean, man, they had an argument going on who they thought they had the best church. Oh, you found out that even they had church fight, they had division in the church, they had church splits, then the worst part, Paul said, now y'all got something going on, and it's working on my last nerve because y'all didn't even approach it. And you guys know better than that. They had a man in the church that was sleeping with his stepmother.
Come on, Bishop.
And Paul had to rebuke him. He said, y'all gonna let this go and don't even touch it? Some things you have to rebuke openly. But when I said that to say this, even though Paul was stern about it, he was rebuking them out of love. Love is the way to go. What America needs right now is love. Remember, I think it was maybe the late 60s or 70s, Diana Ross sung that song, What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love. That was a beautiful song. So Paul says this about it. He said, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass. I take it as simple. Now, someone knows some noisemakers. You know, they talk Jesus, but when it comes down to lifestyle, it's a different thing. He's saying, though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I can remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned at the stake, then that's something, and have not charity, guess what? It profit me nothing. The Apostle Paul is saying, if I do all these notable deeds, and because he wrote that there are some people that do quite a few nice things, but they don't love people. They don't love anybody. They don't love. Some of them don't even love themselves. Love is the way to go. Love is the best way. It was love that helped Jesus on the cross. It wasn't a nail.
Come on, Bishop.
It wasn't a crown of thorns. He loved us so much till he stayed there, till he paid the sin penalty in full. Love is precious.
Yes, he did.
Let me tell you something about love. Sister Frank, I was going and oh, by the way, I cooked for her today, and when I brought her dinner, God had given me a revelation.
There you go.
Yeah, I went to McDonald's. I cooked, I bought something, but anyway, I thought about something. And when I was thinking about love, you know what I noticed about love? And I pray that people that have relationships listen to what I'm about to say real good. Love is never 50-50. Sister Frank, love is never even 100.
Come on, Bishop.
Love is always extra. Love is always 100 plus.
Break it down.
The 100 is just the normalcy of love. But if you want it packed down the way Jesus did it, it's 100 plus. You're always giving something extra. You'll go the extra mile. You'll do that extra thing to see that the next person's need is being met. You will give up some things. Do y'all realize that Jesus gave up heaven for a while?
Come on, Bishop.
When man was at his worst, God was at his best. And when God was, they said there was a search under the earth and above the earth to see if anybody was fit to die for the sin of man. And Jesus looked at his dad and said, prepare me a body. I'll go down. I love them that much. I love them. I'll go down and redeem. I'm going to pay the full price for every last one of them. If they will accept me, I'll do this for them. I love them that much. I love them. I always say, man, that crucifixion was ugly. Ooh, look at it. Look at him hanging up there with the nails in his hands and the nails in his feet and that crown of thorns. And God revealed to me, say that wasn't the nails that held him to the cross. You were messed up, Bishop. I had to send him. If it was just you, Bishop, I would have let him stay on that cross just to save your sheep. By God, you ought that God loved you. God loved you. He went the extra mile for you. Love it. He gave up everything.
Thank you, Lord.
And you know what I noticed something about love? Love is always giving. Love it. And to listen. Every man God created He created with the potential and the ability to love someone.
Come on.
It's more easier to love a person than it is to hate him.
Come on.
To love a person, you can just flow free in love. But to hate a person, you got to build some stuff up in you, and it just mess you up. And the person you hate ain't the one that's messed up. It's the hater, not the hated. So God wants us to love people. And I hope that this message will minister to you, especially if you're going through a tough time. Because it's amazing when Paul started talking about all this about giving his body to be burned if he had faith to move mountains and oh man, he was saying some things that, and he said, if I don't have love, man, I'm nothing. This is what I love about what he started on. Sister Frank just blessed my heart. He said, first of all, love suffers long. He said it long suffering. Now, I want to encourage somebody today that's in a situation that's uncomfortable. Suffering means to be in an uncomfortable situation. You're in a situation and you're uncomfortable. And you don't, maybe you've been there for a month, maybe you've been there for a year, maybe you're bedridden, maybe you're in a wheelchair, maybe you heard that you're battling with some type of cancer or sickness. And it has you in an uncomfortable place. And you didn't think you'll be here in life already. You thought that this thing will prolong in which I get up in age, way in my 70s or 80s, but this thing would happen to me now. And it beats on my mind all the time.
Come on, Bishop.
But the Bible says, love suffer. Because I love God, I endure the pain of my suffering.
My
Because
Lord.
I love God, I don't complain about it. Because I love God, listen, I've learned to turn my tribulation into an education. I've learned to take my trial. Listen, whatever is going on with me, this obstacle, I've turned it into an opportunity for the purpose of the gospel. Sometimes the best place you are in life is where you are in a bad situation. That's when you could see a manifestation of God coming through you. Man, sometimes I come to a person on his sick bed and they've been there a while and you know they've been there a while and you go there to encourage them and they encourage you. It takes some loving God for that, I'm telling you.
Oh, yes.
And when you love God, you don't allow what is going on with you to turn you bitter toward God. I must be here for a reason. Everything you go through has purpose to it. Everything that you go through, listen, God is working behind the scenes and using it not only to bring you favor, but to be favor to somebody else. How can you be happy? Sitting in a wheelchair. How can you be happy? Laying on your bed of affliction. How can you be happy? You just lost your house. You just lost your car. You just heard that the job will close down because of this COVID-19. How can you be happy? I've got the love of Jesus down in my soul.
Yes,
and I know that he loves me enough that no matter what situation, no matter where I am in life, he's able to take care of me. I'm telling you, somebody listening to this, Sister Frank, you're getting ready to give up. But love will cause you to hang in there through the tough time.
Come on, Bishop.
Love will cause you to hang that. And I like what there's a connected word to this. Love suffers long and is kind. Man, Sister Frank, when I was getting the meal ready today, God revealed something to me about kindness. When it's hard to love and not be kind. And it's hard to be kind and not love. Think about that. It's hard to love because if you're a loving person, you're kind to people. And it's hard not to be kind if you don't know how to love. Listen, love is the way. Kind. You know we need, I've been challenging y'all every week to do some type of act of kindness. An act of kindness. At least once a day is better than vitamins. An act of kindness. It's like Popeye getting the spinach. It's like Superman going to his phone. It's like Batman with the Batcave. That's why your strength is in kindness. Listen, when you show kindness to others, when you go out of the way just to be kind, you are storing up unprecedented blessing.
Come on, Jesus.
God's getting ready to ambush you because of your kindness. Let me tell you something about
Glory to
kindness.
God.
You can have done something for someone 10 years ago. God will cause somebody to remember. The Bible
Ooh,
says
my
God
God.
will not forget
My
the
God.
kindness you showed toward us.
Thank you, Lord.
And because you have been in the trenches,
Glory.
being kind, smiling when you were hurting,
Glory.
smiling when you were crying on the inside, but smiling on the outside.
My God. My God.
God saw your heart, and you just wanted to display the kindness of God through your lifestyle.
My Lord.
God told me to tell you, He's getting payback. It's going, oh my goodness, payback
God.
coming your way. Payback. God said you're about to get a payday, a check coming your way. I don't know what it's going to be in the form of money. I don't know if it's going to be in the form of a job. I don't know if it's going to be in the form of a house. But God said it's going to be something monetary
Yes, Lord.
that you're going to get. Or get. I'm going to keep listening. You're going to get it because of your kindness.
My
God's
Lord.
going to bless you with
My
it.
Lord.
Don't be weary in well doing, because you're going to reap if you don't faint. If you don't faint. Listen, sometimes I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes you get tired being nice. And those of y'all that's in relationship, you married, you know, sometimes the marriage getting there rocky, and the Lord tell you, do something nice. Go run a bath water, or go out there and wash her car, or bring her some roses. And you said, Lord, she done got on my nerve. And God said, no, I want you to be kind. Be kind. The Bible said, be kindly to one another.
Yes,
I
Lord.
believe we ought to be kind to everybody we meet. People, listen, people respond to kindness. I tell y'all this story all the time. There was a man pulled up to Starbucks, and he was in the line. And when he pulled up, he said, I don't want to just pay for mine, but I'm going to give you enough money that whatever the next car order, it'll pay for them. And when that car drove up, that car said, well, since he did that for me, whatever the next car order, I'm going to pay for them. That Starbucks had a line wrapped around the parking lot, all behind acts of kindness. Let me tell you something, acts of kindness are contagious. You think Corona contagious. Be nice to somebody and see how contagious that'll be for you.
Amen.
Be nice. I know the rapper said be nice for what, but be nice because God wants you to be nice.
Amen.
I don't know about y'all, but I love being nice to people. Do y'all love being nice to people?
Come
How
on,
many of y'all
Bishop.
out there? Say something. How many of y'all love being nice to people?
Come on, Bishop.
It's nice to be nice.
Yes, it
Because
is.
when you're kind to people, you might be somewhere out of state.
Mm-hmm.
That kindness that you show where you are gonna hunt you down.
Uh-huh.
You know why you're getting all this favor you're enjoying? Because you were kind. Well, listen, and it's good to be, and it's good to have a word when it comes down to your kindness.
Uh-huh.
David told Jonathan, he said, we got this covenant, and look, I don't know which one of us is going to live the longest, but whoever's alive, we're going to show kindness to
Uh-huh.
the family when we die. What Saul's son Jonathan, they died the same day. They died the same day. Saul committed suicide. Jonathan was killed. And listen at this here. Some years later, listen, see God, boy, let me tell you something. God got a memory timer on him out of this world. That is a memory timer. He knows just the right time to cause people to remember you.
Come on, Bishop.
David said, listen, is there anybody left in the house of Saul that I can show kindness to?
Come on.
He spread it throughout the kingdom. He said, listen, I need to know. The Holy Ghost been on me telling me I didn't do something. I think I somebody I'm not treating like I'm supposed to. I need to find out who that is. I need to find who this is. Is there anybody left in the house of Saul that I can show kindness to?
Come on.
And one of the servants came to David and said, he got this son by the name of Mephibosheth. He lived down there in Lodebar. Lodebar, not Garyville, Lodebar. He lived in Lodebar. And he's crippled in his feet. Because when it was attacking Saul, the nurse grabbed Mephibosheth and she fell on top of him and broke his feet. So he didn't ever correct that. So he was in a wheelchair.
Come on, boy.
And now check this out.
Pay it forward. That's right.
When people are insecure, they don't know how to receive kindness. Mephibosheth lived on the town wall, and every time he saw somebody coming towards his house, he would close it up. He had it rigged up like nobody lived there. And somebody went to do say, Mephibosheth, we know you're here. The king is looking for you to show you kindness. God told me to tell you that he's looking for you to show you something. I know you're on drugs. I know you're an alcoholic. I know all that. God knows that about you. But God said, I still want to show you kindness.
Ooh, glory.
I want to show you what life can really be like. Glory. I want to show you I can deliver you from anything.
Hallelujah.
Anybody. Man, are you ready? Are you ready
Ooh,
for God
God.
to show his kindness?
Come on, Jesus.
Oh, come on. I'm telling you, kindness is awesome. Kindness is awesome. I like to say, like Sister Frank said, pay it forward. The other day, me and Sister Frank was at Lowe's parking lot, and you know, I'm a little strong little fella, but I didn't want to tell a fella no. So the man asked me, he said, would you like me to help you with that? I said, okay. He said, I'm gonna watch it, but then he grabbed it with me. And what you know, a lady passed. This man helped me, and this lady passed with a box. And wouldn't you know, my wife gonna say, pay it forward. You see, now I just had an act of kindness did to me, but I got so relaxed in what I was doing, I really wasn't paying attention. And wouldn't you know, even though somebody was helping her, it was for me to intervene and help him to help her. What I'm saying is, when you pay it forward, God gonna pay it forward to you. Amen. Kindness is the way to go.
Amen.
Kindness, listen, kindness will kill insecurity. Kindness is what God loved to show.
My God.
It was kindness the reason why.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
It's in the word, son.
Charity is something long and it's kind. Charity, envy not. Y'all know what that word envy means? Envy is when you're so jealous of a person. You said this, Sister Frank, tell you, it's painful.
Come on.
You're so jealous of that person, it hurt you to see him blessed.
My Lord.
But that's the only way to be. Let me tell you something. That's a bad heart condition. And then the thing is, let me tell you something about being jealous of people. And a thing you can do about them being blessed. Because if God doesn't bless them, and nothing you can do to curse them.
Come on.
Y'all remember when Balak, the prophet,
teach us,
Balaam wanted him to curse Israel?
Teach us.
And the prophet said, man, I went up to one place. He said, curse him. He said, I can't curse him from here because all I see is they're blessed.
Teach us,
he
Bishop.
He took him to another place, another part of the mountain scenery.
Teach us.
He said, I can't curse him from here because they're blessed. He took him up to a higher mountain, and let me tell y'all something. He saw the tribe lined up.
Teach us.
He saw the tribes in the north. He saw the tribe in the east. He saw the tribe in the south. He saw the tribe in the west. He saw all the tribes, and they were lined up.
Teach us,
in the shape of the cross. He saw the cross, and when you've been blessed by the cross of Calvary,
teach us.
There's nothing a person can do to curse you.
Come on, boy.
There's nothing people can do to hurt you. They might hinder you.
That's right.
But they won't stop.
That's right.
Are you hearing me? Listen. Love is listen. Love, charity and love don't end. Let me ask you something. Why are you envying people? There's not. Listen. I looked it up. It says envy is so dangerous that it triggers malice. Malice is inward hostility. You are so envious of this person. If you had the opportunity, you know what you would do? You would kill him. Oh, that's bad. You will actually kill them. All because God didn't bless him. And God will tell you just what he told Cain. He said, Cain, sin lied at the door. If you do what your brother do, you'll be blessed. Stop hating on people and go to have a conversation. What are you doing to be blessed like this? We don't like to talk. Charity vaunted not itself. In other words, don't run around here bragging. Excessively praising. Y'all know some people, they just praise themselves. They just love praising themselves. I did this for you. I did that. Man, don't do nothing for me if you're going to praise yourself and let everybody know you did it. Charity, that's what it said, love don't bond. It don't push yourself out there like it's the best thing that ever happened to you. The Bible tells us, don't let your right hand know what your left hand do. He said, whatever you do, when you do your good deeds, Jesus told the Pharisees, he was preaching one day about the Beatitudes. He said, whenever you do your alms, don't do like the hypocrites do. They do it to be seen of men. He said, but whatever you do it in secret. Your heavenly Father, He's going to reward you. He's going to bless you. Love. It don't boast. It don't praise itself. It's not puffed up. And it's not puffed up. It's not cocky.
Take your time, son.
Sister Frank, Proverbs 16 and 18. It said, pride go before destruction. And a haughty spirit before a fall. You know that thing about a haughty? That word haughty means a negative spirit, a negative attitude. If you notice people that pride themselves on themselves, they always got something negative to say about somebody else. And that's the easiest way to shoot yourself in the foot.
Come on.
Brag on yourself and say stuff negative about everybody else. I promise you, you won't stay up that long. Listen to this here. I'm trying to cover some of these things. I don't want to stay too long.
First the word, son.
Verse 5, it says, do not behave itself unseemly, and do not seek her own. Is not easily provoked, and it thinks no evil. It's not. Listen, I'm gonna work this here.
Son.
I'm gonna work this here now. Watch this here.
Teach the word.
Gonna help somebody.
Stay in the word.
This is gonna really bless you.
Stay in the
First
word.
of all, it don't behave itself unseemly. Y'all with me? Y'all there? That's verse 5. That's verse 5. Let me get that. I'm looking for something here. What it's saying? You ready for this? It's not rude. Rude is being impolite to people. Now, some of us just too rude in public, and you rude in public, and you don't care who hear you. You don't care who man. Don't. Oh my goodness, man. You know, a rude is offensive and impolite, ill-mannered, offensive, impolite, and ill-mannered. You're offensive, you're impolite, and you're ill-mannered. You're just nasty to be around. Rude people. You're on the phone, you talk with, put the hell up in your face. You at the table, it's impolite. Just bird. It's just disgusting. I hate for a person to I can see if it's accidentally popped. Sometimes, you know, you're not realizing what it is. You move, but just to be loud, you just come in the room and just bird. It's just nasty. That's rude. On a job, you're arguing back and forth with your employer. That's rude. You don't respect nobody. That's rude. You don't care who feelings you hurt. I'm just like that. No, you're not. You just practice that. That's a practice.
Practice, Bishop?
That's a practice. That's a bad habit you have taken because you practice it. And look at here. At the end of the day, the damage will be done to you because you will be a person that nobody wants to be around. Nobody wants to hang around rude people. Tell somebody you listen to this message, you better check yourself. The rudeness is going to catch up to you. Your rudeness will come back and hurt you. Because I'll tell you what, I don't care how rude you are, there's somebody out there that's much ruder than you. Rude. That's what it is. That's what it says. It says, oh man, I'm on verse 5. Do not behave yourself unseemly and being rude. Not seek or own, not. It don't want glory. It don't want praise for what it does for your love. When you love people, I don't need no accolades or you don't need to listen. You don't need to reward me. But now let me sit and let me balance this off. Now when people do something for you, let me say this shit. The Christians got this for bad hand. I don't know why Christians think everybody think you got to do stuff for them free. That's just the favor of God. No, that's a lie. You gonna pay me for my service. This ain't no free willy here. You give me my chips, give me my money. Amen. If you owe me, for some reason Christians think that the Bible said in the temple, the priests and the Levites, They were paid to serve in the temple. I'm not going to that with no preachers, but I'm just saying. If somebody comes and works for you, I don't care if they're a drug addict, pay them like you would like to be paid. It's a shame how we treat people because we know they got to have it, and we nickel and dime them. And maybe if you treat them right, you'll help them to get delivered from the habit. I don't care who works for me. If I see they got to have it, I always tell them how God loves them and how I want to treat you like you treat me. And we try, me and my wife, we try our best to pay them well. Because we want people to treat us like we treat them. So listen, don't free out it. Now wipe this here. We have to get to a point here where y'all might get a little uncomfortable. Buckle your seatbelt. We at a checkpoint. We're at a checkpoint. Okay, to not behave itself. It's not easy to provoke think no evil. The Greek word for the phrase think no evil means to think or to take into account. It's a bookkeeping word, a term that means to calculate. I'm going somewhere. Stick with me.
Come on, Bishop.
I'm about to turn the curve on you. Hold on. I hope you got your seatbelt on. You're going to get ejected. As if one is figuring an entry into a journal or a ledger. The purpose of entering numbers into a journal or a ledger is to make a permanent record so that person can go back later and consult the record. In other words, you're holding a grudge. Let that go. Why are you thinking evil? Oh, I'm going to get them. I can't let that go. Rev, I don't let that go too long. I can't forgive that. Yes, you can. But I'm going to tell you something. This is the thing. Especially I see this with marriages. Especially when there's some type of infidelity or something going on. We're so caught up in our pride. We're so caught up in how we think people think about us if we let it go. If you love somebody, you fight for them. Everybody makes mistakes.
Come on, Bishop.
Think about if the shoe was on the other foot and if that was you in that situation.
Come on.
I tell people all the time. Sometimes even if the offset of the relationship may be going a little south, if you're hanging that on up and start going on, I tell you what, some of us married people that's immature. And we get married when we're immature. I don't mean to go into marriage, but I got to go there. And because we get in these relationships immaturely, and we think we're grown just because we figure we adults in age, but we're not adults in heart. And then when the trust is breached, we calculate, we keep in the legend. I remember you did this. I remember you did that. I remember you did that. Oh man, my goodness, man. And we so legible. That's a new one, Keith. Legible. That even we pay our bills like that. You pay this, you pay this, you pay this, you pay this. And man, this is a hot mess in relationships today. But we got to learn how to stop calculating all the mistakes. Let it go. Just think if God would calculate everything you've done from the day you born.
Oh, my God.
Lord have mercy. I'm going to tell you something. Hell will open up and swallow you. You would have to die and wait to go there. It will swallow you while you are alive. Thank God he don't keep the score. Oh, that said something that boy. I thank God the sin thou committed. He will remember them no more.
No more.
He does not calculate score. So understand. It thinks no evil. You got you. Don't let me go nowhere if you think I'm going to mess up. What you love, you can let it go.
Come on,
It'll
Bishop.
come back to you just like it was or better.
Come on, Bishop.
Let me say that again. What you love, you'll let it go. It'll come back to you like it was or better. What you love, you will invest into. You invest time, talent, money. With the sister friend Duncan, they don't come on in there. You invest time, your talent, your monies. What you love, you spend on it. I tell guys all the time, young brothers be coming for me to talk to me about relationship. I said, first of all, brother, I'm going to tell you this here. I don't want you to just hook up with somebody you love, but you need to like them too. You need to like them when your head natty, your nose snotty, your breath bad, and you need to like everything about them. You need to like them when they get stupid with you. You need to like them when they get crazy with you. You need to like them when they make mistakes and just dumb stuff, do dumb stuff. You need to like them still. So a lot of us love our mates, but we don't like them. You've got to like them. And I tell these young brothers, I said, let me tell y'all something, man. I'm saying, man, listen here. You better know what you're getting into, because you don't need to have no time to keep it score. And every time y'all get a fuss, it comes back up. Let it go. Let me move on, because y'all, I'm going to turn this into a relationship message. Oh, verse 6 said, don't rejoice not in iniquity, but rejoice in truth. But rejoicing in iniquity is listen, don't rejoice when you see people fall on their face.
Come on, Bishop.
Don't shout because you heard somebody lost their house. Don't shout because you heard somebody child and born to jail. Well, that was a terrible, but don't do that. Don't badmouth.
That's right. That's right.
When was the last time you stopped them and tried to talk to them?
That's right.
Don't get excited. Cause God, guess what? God, guess who? Baby, trouble in paradise. Guess who getting divorced? Y'all know how we know how to be petty and messy. We know. Don't rejoice in that. Don't beat this poor president we got. Don't rejoice because he got some shortcomings. Pray for the man.
Oops.
Don't rejoice in that.
Oops.
We got to pray. Don't rejoice when you hear the pastor that got caught with the money or with a woman in the church. Don't let that be your cup of tea.
That's right.
You don't know the hurt and the pain that go behind some of the downfalls that people go through. And we rejoicing in that. We're supposed to be praying people through. What real love do, it bears all things. It hangs in there with people. Real love, listen, I understand that there are people that's in my circle that's not where I want them to be, but God reminded me that you're not where I want you to be.
No.
So don't be too quick to pull the trigger and judge them, because all have sinned and come short of my glory. So don't ever put yourself up there. You know, one of the things I say this here, I don't know how Sister Fred stayed Baptist, but early on, when I first got converted, boy, I was a mess. I don't go nowhere. I don't look at sports. I don't watch TV. All I do is read my Bible, and you're going to read your Bible with me, and our marriage is going to be a Bible marriage. And God, and I would always just judge her, you know. I don't see you reading. I don't see you praying. I don't see you. And God said, who made you the Jesus in our life? What you don't see, I see. And stop judging her walk and get yours together. You see, we judge people because we don't see them do the religious duty that we feel they should do. But that don't. Sometimes they're more mature than you in the Lord.
Come on.
Say that again. Sometimes they are more mature. You know why I know they're more mature than the Lord? You sitting there with your ledger and you judging them, and they just walking in true peace. And I'm gonna tell you, my girl was walking in peace. She was walking in love. She was enjoying her walk with God, and I'm miserable. And I'll never forget one time my dad had a party, and I told her, "You ain't going." Well, the night of the party, I was laying across the bed by myself, because she had went to the party. She come back. I didn't say nothing to her. She didn't say nothing to me. And God showed me the party was the place to be a light, to be a witness, to show my kindness and my love to people. Didn't Jesus' first miracle was done at a wedding party? The people, listen, let me tell you something, you know something, the Jews know how to jam. The Jews they know how to throw down. Then they added wine there. And then he turned water into wine. Come on, man. Can y'all believe that? The Messiah, first miracle. He turned water into wine. And then they enjoyed the party. Here's my point. I'm not trying to be not only her husband, but her Lord. And God said, you missing the whole point, son. Just listen. Let me help somebody. Sister, I got to say this to help somebody. And this is going to help you. This going, God, you got me more here. God told, listen to this here.
Hold on, son.
God, this is good. He said, listen, he said in Ephesians, I think 5:25, he said, submit to one another. So we, the submissive part. But then we don't read that part, but we say, wives, submit to your husband. Okay? The wife be submissive. She can hold that husband down good. But this is where we miss it, sister. Right? This is where most men miss it.
Come on.
Peter tells us, he said, don't dwell with them according to how fine they are, or how pretty they are. Dwell with them according to knowledge. Get to know that person. Do you really know him? Anybody you're in a relationship with, do you know him? Because I'm going to tell you something, it's hard to love people you know. Well, I'm still on track with my message. And I don't know who that was for. But I think in this time of shutdown, and we may be headed for another shutdown, we need to get to know each other. Amen? Right this here. Right this here. Charity, listen. Charity don't rejoice in iniquity. It bear all things. It believe all things. When it says believe all things, it's always optimistic about something. Listen, every time God shelters his people in, people always say, boy, it'll never be the same. It ain't supposed to be the same. It ain't supposed to be. Every time God brought his people out in a deliverance, he brought them something better. I believe after this pandemic, and we get a lot of this racism thing straight, America's gonna be a better country. I believe we're gonna come out. I believe we're gonna come out 100 plus better, because love is always extra. We're gonna be extra kind to one another, extra loving, extra peaceful to one another. Listen, love bears all things. It believes all things. It hope all things. It endures all things. Listen to this here. Charity, love never fails. Whether that be prophecy, everybody always got a word. That's what comes in. Whether that be knowledge, it's going to benefit with. But we know in part, we prophesy in part, but when that which is perfect comes, that which is important shall be done away. Look what he said. Now, look, watch this here. You ready for this? Now he's talking about coming to maturity in love. He said, when I was a child, I speak as a child. I wasn't always here where I am in my love walk with God. He said, just like a child. What a child do when they get mad? Run home, take their marbles and run home. What a child do when they get mad? Don't want to talk to you. What a child do when they get mad? Try to kick you on your leg. Some people that still act like little children. I speak as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, in other words, when I came to maturity, I put away childish things. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but I shall know even as I am known. And now abide in faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these,
come on,
love. How's your love life tonight?
Come on.
Do you love people? What are you showing? What are you showing? Are you showing kindness? Or are you just walking around jealous of everybody that gets blessed?
That's good, Bishop.
The reason why God haven't blessed you with yours, you're too jealous of a blessed person.
That's good.
Can I say this to you? If you're good at what you do, there's no such thing as competition.
Come on, Bishop.
Come your way. God got a set of people. He assigned just to you.
Glory.
So if your business is a little slow, don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
As long as them doors open, God gonna send somebody your way. God bless you. God keep it. I love y'all. Listen, I don't want you to miss. Listen, parking lot praise. We gonna be fire in the whole Sunday. Look, get there because I'm gonna tell you something. When that parking lot fill up quick, y'all need to get there. Bring your children. Bring your friends. Bring somebody that's hooked on alcohol or drugs. God will deliver. He'll set free. Listen, don't allow Sunday to go by and you don't show up in the parking lot. God creates an atmosphere in that parking lot like I have never seen before. It's such a crisp, clean, loving. It's a fresh aroma in that. You just feel in the presence of God. It's not like it. And we want you to come. And we want you to enjoy yourself with us at our parking lot prayer. Listen, we don't have no gimmicks. We got people been hitting us up, letting us know they're going to join the church, and our membership going through it and everything. I just need you to come on out there, and we're going to finish our service we started Sunday, and we're going to take a look at what happened to Brother Jonah and the pregnant spirit he had. We want to pick it up from that, and we want to get some deliverance for ourselves. Don't miss 10 o'clock Sunday. Listen, if you want to donate to us, I'm put it to you like this: my daughter will put it in a post, and you just whatever she tell you to do, you follow it, and you can mail it to us at PO Box 64 La Crosse, Louisiana 768, or you can cash app us, all capital now, the $, MMCOGIC 2K20. The $, MMCOGIC 2K20. However you want to get in touch with us. We do also have electronic giving. I just can't remember. I need to practice that.
Johnny got it on there.
But my daughter put it up there for y'all. So
Parking lot praise.
But listen, I just can't listen. Bring your family to the parking lot praise. We're going to be praying for the sick. We're going to be praying for those that are just, listen, COVID been affected some people different from affected you. Some of y'all still got food and everything in your refrigerator, you ain't skip a beat. But I don't know if y'all ever noticed, when they're doing the food line and the parking line at New Wine, they have a line from New Wine all the way to Reserve to East St. John. But let me tell you, you think that's a line. But wife and I were in Kenner one day. They had a line from where they used to play baseball at.
Zephyr
Stadium. That thing was almost well into Kenner. That was from Mary. Well into Kenner. So listen, you're blessed. You don't know how blessed you. The least you can do. You can't come in the church, but you can come park your car in the parking lot. Some people, if you ain't got no air conditioning, get under the shade tree. We know everybody ain't got AC. We know you ain't blowing like that. We know you. But look, guess what? You come, maybe if you come out to the parking lot praise and believe God for a new car, you might get in a whip with AC in it. So come on out there.
Bring your lounge chair. Stay
bring your lounge chair. And bring your babies. We got good old freezer pops and good treats for them, and they're going to love it. And our treats are fairly healthy. We ain't loading them up with sugar. We give them a little sugar, but not much. But bring your kids. And we want you to come out there. Got the world's greatest praise team. These kids, man, I don't know. They're the baddest band we got. Man, we got. Oh goodness, I don't brag on them too much. The Holy Spirit put me for. I don't want to get hard. But they are good. Come hear some good singing and hear a good word. We believe in that God will meet you wherever you are and turn whatever you're going through into your miracle.
Amen.
God bless you.
Amen.
Lord, I want to thank you for everyone that listened tonight. Those of y'all that don't know the Lord, I want you to pray this prayer with me. Say, Lord Jesus, I need you to come into my heart. Repeat that with me. Lord Jesus, I need you to come into my heart. Save my soul. I heard the gospel. I believe that you died. I believe that you were buried. And I believe that you rose again for my sin and my justification. And if I believe that, God, I'm saved. You pray that prayer in your name. You're just as saved as me. I want you to understand something. God love you. Somebody listen like this sister pray they don't have it and they think they can't be it. You ain't gonna need no 12-step program. You're gonna a step of faith. That's all you need.
Amen.
A step of faith to God. And God gonna deliver. Somebody listening right now, they getting delivered from your drug problem, your alcohol problem. You're getting delivered from some people right now in the name of Jesus. Do it.
Yes, Lord.
Somebody right now receiving a blessing.
In the name of Jesus.
I'm saying you've been waiting. Somebody, listen, I want y'all to hear this up. Somebody's been waiting for some finances to come and it's overdue. Hey, God about to break that loose. Let us know.
Glory.
We don't want none of it. We ain't up there yet, but we just want to document your miracle. We just want to know we said it and you got it.
Amen. Amen.
We just want to rejoice with you when you got it. Amen. So God bless you tonight. I love y'all. Hey, I'll see y'all Sunday in the parking lot. One way in, one way out. If you don't know where your way back there, come in there when we there and leave with us. Or you're going to be stuck back there.
Stop it.
Hey, I'm just kidding, y'all. God bless you real good. God bless you good. I love y'all. Y'all know how much I love you.
Amen.
I really love you. God bless you real good. And we believe that God's going to do what he said he's going to do. Don't get discouraged. Listen, if you need to contact me, listen, I do have my phone. My number is 504-382-0766. You can call me. Just call me. And if you need prayer, I'll pray with you. I'm gonna hang around for about 15 minutes. I always hang around for 15 minutes in case somebody needs prayer.